In September 2017, the Alliance for Financial Inclusion endorsed the Sharm El Sheikh Accord on Financial Inclusion, Climate Change, and Green Finance, which commits AFI member institutions to work together and with partners to identify, understand, and implement financial inclusion policy solutions that have positive outcomes for the environment, focusing on communities that are most vulnerable to climate change. The Accord builds on the Maya Declaration, the world's first commitment platform enabling AFI member institutions to make concrete financial inclusion targets, implement in-country policy changes, and regularly share progress updates. The Accord also contributes to a range of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, namely SDG 1, No Poverty, SDG 7, Affordable and Clean Energy, SDG 13, Climate Action, and SDG 17, Partnership for the Goals. Since then, AFI members have been making Maya Declaration commitments in inclusive green finance to build resilience to and mitigate impacts of climate change. The Accord's very first policy change came from Bangladesh Bank with the successful launch of their policy taxonomy on sustainable finance. In the Pacific, the Reserve Bank of Fiji is working with partners to develop and promote sustainable business models to support the community's response to climate change. Across the Pacific Ocean in Ecuador, Superindendencia de la Economia Popular y Solidaria is developing regulations for the implementation of green loans. In North Africa, Bank Al-Maghrib in Morocco is working on implementing actions as part of the tripartite partnership with regards to sustainable finance. Other members working towards policy changes include the Central Bank of Egypt, currently working on a national sustainable finance framework. In Africa, the Bank of Ghana aims to launch and implement their own sustainable banking principles by 2022. Also by 2022, the Bank of Zambia is planning to launch their own guidelines on climate change and green finance. The Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe is promoting investment in green innovation, aimed to have 50% of banking institutions in the country adopt sustainable financing by the end of 2021. Banco de Mozambique is coordinating efforts to implement financial technologies with innovative platforms, business models, products, and services that are green. Congratulations to all AFI members who are working hard to ensure that our future is green and sustainable. At the same time, we are also building resilient and inclusive future for the world's most vulnerable communities. Together, we are taking this incredible journey and look forward to working with more members to build the future we want and to ensure that no one is left behind.